Well, alrighty guys, we are starting our new venture over here at Artichoke Annie's Antique Mall. And this is right off of I-70. Here, I can show you guys. Right off I-70, exit 137. So the Millersberg exit. And what I did yesterday, late last night, I went ahead and actually rented a booth here. So the original plan was to open up our own store. Some things came up, there were some issues there, so I was like, screw it. This was the original plan. I wanted to see if, loading up a booth and selling some items that way might be beneficial. So I just started. I have no idea. I haven't gone inside yet how things are going. We actually have more inventory to drop off. But yeah, so if you are in the Missouri area and you want to come down on I-70, once again, exit 137, to Artichoke Annie's, you can go ahead and check out the booth. We'll take a look inside once I get everything kind of loaded in a cart, and we'll head in there and check it out. Alrighty guys, well, let's go ahead and head on in. So they're open 7 days a week, 8 to 6, as you can see right here, which is really nice. That's one of the reasons why I chose this place. So you come on in, really nice big counter. And then all you do is you just swing a left and then just straight down. So luckily the booth just straight down was available, so I went ahead and picked that up. So this way it's very easy for you guys to find. Come on in, swing a left, and there you go. There's all sorts of cool stuff in here. A little bit for everybody, so you can bring the wife and kids, and I'm sure you'll end up broke. But, that's part of the fun. But anyways, here we are. So we are C21, and yeah, surprisingly enough, this one case right here, I was looking to buy these for the shop. These are about $1,000 by themselves. And yeah, it's just 95 bucks a month for rent, which isn't too bad. And of course, we got the buy, sell, and trade. You guys can email me if you guys have any games that you'd like to sell, anything just sitting around. And yeah, we could definitely use more inventory, but I got it pretty full up right now with the second load. A little light on the consoles, and I'm only gonna have one of each, I think, in there at any given time. I'll hold on to the rest. So like, I have another GameCube available. I've got three NESs in the works that need new 72-pin connectors. Those have been ordered, so we'll pop one of them in here once that's all up and running. I actually got some Xbox 360s and stuff I got to bring in, but the big thing I wanted to get in here were the games. And yeah, I really kind of like the setup that we got going on. Up top, we got the heavier hitters here. Your Breath of Fire 4, that's a little pricey. And then with the custom cases, I decided to see if people would be interested in that. They are marked up a little bit higher than loose carts because, well, cases cost money. But we got some big ones in there: Ocarina of Time, Link to the Past, Mario World, Donkey Kong 64. Got some more PlayStation games up front here, your Final Fantasies. And then, boom, the Final Fantasy VII, of course, the GoldenEye. I happened to pick up a CIB N64 game. Kind of fits in with the boxes. Put that there. I don't like the fact that Mega Man's kind of hiding back there. We got a Mega Man 4 in there. And but it kind of makes sense. It's a little easier to see in person than on camera. And then I happened to get my hands on a few sealed games. So decided to pop those up there. And yeah, put a little sign. So if anybody's like, hey, I want new stuff. Well, we have some. They come up from time to time. And then this whole shelf right here. So this is one of my big draws. So a lot of people don't like dealing with lower dollar items, but these are a lot of good games. Killzone 3, the Arkham series. Like, this is stuff that personally I enjoy playing. Mass Effects. So I went ahead and made sure that I have an entire shelf dedicated for games, only $6. And this spans pretty much everything. You got NES games, you got N64 games, PS3, some Xbox Ones in there, obviously 360. I don't really have any Wii stuff that's that low. I think there's actually a couple, never mind. So yeah, we got a little bit of Wii, some PlayStation 2. So yeah, so there's a little bit for just about everybody in that particular row. And then we move on down, a little bit more valuable games. You got your $9 games right here. So got a few more options. Obviously it's more Xbox One and PS4s. Those are a little bit more valuable. And then, your slightly higher dollar Xbox 360s, Xboxes, Wii U's, a couple of Wii's, and then you slide on over, $12 games, and so on and so forth. Next row down here, actually, we got $15 games. So those are just easily marked, all kind of kept together. So it's pretty easy to tell what prices are. I got that 3DFX Voodoo 3 in there. I figured I'd give that a shot, see how it goes, give it a little sign so it stands out a bit. And then we have the individually marked games right here. So I got a few of them set up, displayed, a little bit easier to see. Mario 3, Mario 2. These guys back here, I wish I could showcase them a little bit more, but there is only so much space. And in reality, a lot of the disc-based games, they're just kind of have to be like that. And then at the bottom, of course, we're doing consoles. So got a GameCube right here, complete system. A few GameCube games, especially heavier games, so like Mario Party 4, Shadow the Hedgehog. Surprisingly jumped up in value quite a bit since I got it. I was a bit surprised by that. I was actually marking it much, much lower. But I checked price charting on all these guys before I priced these out. Some of the games like Mario Galaxy and Super Paper Mario, they are priced up a little bit higher, but the condition is really, really good on them. And in reality, I mean, Mario games, they're going to sell. So I'm going to charge a little bit more. Mario 3D World's a little bit cheaper, doesn't have the manual, and so on. And then we have the complete with box. It's missing the manuals and a couple of bits. It's all laid out on the card there. But complete with box Wii U system at $225 that we got a pretty solid deal on. And overall, yeah, I'm really happy with this. And it's going to be really interesting to see how this all pans out. Of course, I'll let you guys know if this works out real good. Like I said, it doesn't cost a whole lot to rent this out. And if you guys are interested in picking up any games, if you're here in Missouri, swing on by I-70 and exit 137. And you guys can check all this stuff out for yourself. I'm going to go ahead and keep this pretty up to date and loaded with, especially all the games that we get in. But like I said, I'm going to hold a few things back, stuff that I'm selling on eBay and stuff. I'll just keep it at the house, doubles on consoles and stuff like that. But I put in some pretty heavy games. I actually pulled some stuff off of eBay to see if there is a market for, like Breath of Fire, for example. If somebody's in the market for that, we'll see. If not, there's always eBay. Final Fantasy's reasonably priced. That'll probably go. Same thing with GoldenEye. Most of this stuff's not too expensive. I would say that that's definitely one of my test cases. And then, of course, the Wii U complete system over here. That's another test case. I figure the rest of it's all very, very reasonable for somebody just browsing around. But once again, if you guys want to come and check it out, or if you have games to sell or trade, feel free. And, of course, there's plenty of other stuff to check out while you guys are here. So I'll go ahead and leave a link to the Antique Mall's website so you guys can check that out as well. And, yeah, thank you so much. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.